Hello world, and we are back. My name's Kyle Fischel. This is going to be my next streamed session of online poker. I have recently started a new ClubGG, my own club, all under me. Seems like a fun adventure to do. And so we're trying to get back to the weekly 1-2, maybe bi-weekly 1-2 games. So to play with the viewers, give them some information about how I play, how everyone in the club plays, coaching here and there, and, maybe we'll even punt off some money to some viewers of the channel. That's always nice. They're good people. They deserve some money, so hopefully I get some hands, play some music, tell me your bad beat stories. It's cool to interact with the audience in a live setting, and, hopefully we get some good hands that we can clip and post in future videos as well. Jacks is a good start. Ugh, under the gun raise. Probably gonna 3-bet it, but if I'm facing a 4-bet, I'd be really upset. Already a 3-bet. Should I 4-bet Jacks? Is Jacks a 4-bet? Suppose it wouldn't be a bad idea. Guess we'll just call. A jack on the flop would be excellent. 2 overs. Pretty standard. If we bet small, I guess I peel 1. And still probably lose. Long tank. Man, I just can't imagine Jacks being good here. Such a stupid hand to start with. Losing a 3-bet pot. Bad board. There were other boards where I would have played more aggressively, as I don't really expect that particular opponent to have like queens and kings and aces all too often, but do expect them to have ace king and ace queen. Even king 10 and queen jack and all kinds of goofy stuff like that. So, not the best start, but we'll crack on. What is this song? Terrible. But we get a walk, so $6 rebate. Alright. Trending in the right direction. Jack deuce, not going to be a play, not quite good enough. I was playing on here a little bit earlier today. You can catch me on here periodically whenever I get the itch for like an hour or so every day. Sometimes 1-2, sometimes 50 cent a dollar. I don't usually do 25-cent, 50-cent games unless everything else looks quite abysmal, so might not see me on those ones, but even done one session on the 2-4 and actually made like a few hundreds, so that was pretty sick. But I really got to be in a mood for that, because it's online, it can go fast, it can be wild. Oh, we got some bad beat stories already. Lay it on me. Unplayable. Unplayable. And yeah, anyone tuning in, I'll be here for about an hour, maybe 45 minutes, maybe an hour 10. Depends on if I'm getting absolutely demolished. I might leave early if I'm doing well. I might stay later. Who knows? It's kind of how poker goes. Yeah, we're definitely 3-betting this one. 16. And we get a walk. So you gotta be a little bit more aggressive online because players are not chopping. So like if this was a live game, I'd expect, you know, blind on blind to just chop, but you know, he's raising to try to steal blinds, and there's an ante in this game too, so it's good to win pots. Expect the button, and you know, if it checks to you small blind, to be wider than normal. Like this guy who's gonna open the button. I don't think I want to 3-bet 2 hands in a row, and I really don't want to play 10 jack out of position, so I suppose we'll just let it go. Like, I don't think he has anything, but 3-betting 2 hands in a row is like, it's where you're gonna get someone that just 4-bets you light, and then 10 jack is like terrible to continue with. But ace jack's pretty good. Oh, I actually expect him to limp raise. That guy, I don't expect him to limp call. We're still raising ourselves. Got a suited ace. Suited good ace. If we get 4-bet, that's gonna suck. But it's always gonna suck, so there's nothing you could do about it. 35. I think if I had ace queen, I would just get it in. But I think ace jack's too weak. This one's close. Guess I'll come back later. Yeah, I could beat that one, so maybe kings? See, it's hard for him to have an ace when 2 of them are out there. Huh. Tough one. Online games are tough. No one said they were easy. They are. Some good 2-5 players are typically playing 1-2, not like losing 2-5 players, so they're gonna put you in some tough spots. You know, I always say online's probably like 2 steps lower. Like if you're like a good 1-2 player, you're probably beating like 25 cent, 50 cent online, but you're probably not being 1-2 online. It's a lot tougher. And then, you know, gotta be real good. Ooh, straight over. Drawn to the 10, but can't. Well, it wouldn't be the 10 of diamonds. 10, no diamond for maximum pain. Nope. Albuquerque. What's that, New Mexico? It's a long drive for me. I live in Florida. It's quite a long drive. I'm not going to play Queen 8 offsuit. We'll play ace queen. Maybe I'll get 3-bet again. This guy likes doing it to me. And then I get bad boards for good hands and kind of whiffing all over the place. That one's kind of neutral. You can go either way with it. I think I'm gonna start with a small bet, see what develops. Seems reasonable. Like, I just expect that board to hit him more than me. Like, he's got 9-10 and 10-jack and 2 pairs, so... When I bet small, I actually expect to get raised some of the time, especially online. But we bet small because we're expecting the raise. We're not folding to a raise with the queen there, but... We chose aggression and risk because easier routes just check, take a free card, but we choose violence. 4 to win 20-something. Seems like I have to. 3! Okay. Just enough to get me in trouble. Love it. This guy gonna bet into 3 people? He is. Man, I'm just getting priced in. 3! Dang it! Would have been so fun if that was a 3. I don't know, this guy checks into, or bets into 3 people twice. Seems crazy. This guy doesn't care. Tough spots so far. Tough spots. But that was, all that was clearly unnecessary. Don't have to play 7-3. Don't have to call a flop bet. But if I would have folded and then just turned a 3, I would have been so mad. A 7 I'm actually like not super happy with. So maybe it's a pretty bad call, but you know, you got monkeys like me splashing these clubs when, you know, it's on stream, so it can't be a nit on stream. However, don't recommend the third pair peel into 3 people. That's probably bad. But for $1 to win like 12, we're gonna peel the queen deuce suited. It's really wrong. Punt or reward me, dealer. Only 1 heart. That would have been good last time. Playing kind of weak, kind of passive so far. Not my favorite. Ugh. Okay. Nice hand. Not playing this one. And I was playing a little bit before we started, so I am actually down 200 right now. And I'll probably play after the stream's over for a bit, so anyone wants to hop on then, message me on Instagram or Telegram, and I could come play and get me to even. I'd really appreciate it. So that's the thing, is everyone's kind of a little bit passive, like it's all reasonable passivity. So then like when I play and I just get like 4-bet, 5-bet, it's like, how is this happening? You've like played so passive the whole time and now you're going crazy. Still raising ace-jack. And we are profitable with the ante. Each hand stolen is pretty significant. $7, you know. We'll take those. Yeah, it's 40 cents per hand, so it's very small, but it adds up. It means that you should raise to probably 8 or 10, honestly. You shouldn't really do 6, but online, everyone plays a little bit closer to optimal than live. Live, you see all kinds of goofy, bizarre stuff, so leads me to want to play a little more optimally and just 3x it, even though there's an ante. Ace-5. Because the adult guy on the button, he 3-bets very frequently. Maybe against me. I don't really see him do it against anyone else, but it means that we're gonna choose not to do the ace-5 because we're not going for the ace-5 off 4-bet. Suited, I say we might do it, but we're probably not gonna do the 4-bet with ace-5 off. Got a Salone from Germany. Thanks for stopping by, man. I appreciate it. Sick. What is it, like midnight over there? 1 a.m.? 10 in the morning? I don't know. Could be anything, really. Not perfect on the time change. It's 5 p.m. in Florida. That's where I'm at. Getting some gross boards, too. Ooh, gets raised. Gross board with the diamonds. Dicey, dicey, dicey. And the board pairs. Nuts change on the river. Ooh, he had the diamonds. Guy's going for a little bluff with a straight and a flush blocker. Interesting. It's actually probably a very good raise because he gets to check back river whenever it's bad. And I don't know. I don't know if you ever bet river when you raise with that particular holding. You might be raising turn just to always ensure a check back, because you're not really happy even if you hit a diamond. Like, you're not like, yeah, you 5 high flush. But interesting play by KM L01. Jack 9. We'll probably play it if it gets to us, but if it gets like raised and there's too many callers, it doesn't really play too well multi-way. So if like the button raises, we'll probably just call, but if this guy raises and there's like 2 calls, we'll probably just let this one go. Also because it's in the small blind, so severely out of position. Seems like it's very hard to realize our equity with this one. But when it folds us, we're just going to open it ourselves. And we get to steal another hand, which is helpful. It'll bring us back to 163. And we get an unplayable 8-4. Pretty early position raise, so not quite playable. Yeah, a lot of 3-bets here. Players are playing relatively good. Gotta keep a note of that. 3-bets work out. King Queen folds. Yeah, King Queen plays pretty bad against a 3-bet against like players who aren't 3-betting crazy, who are pretty standard with it. Plays pretty bad. Looks like he's afraid to be 3-bet again. I just don't really think I'm gonna get a lot of credit. It's the worst thing. 11:35 p.m. That's not terrible. Quite late though, so thank you for sticking with me in this, you know, late hours. Yeah, when you limp like that under the gun, you're gonna, like I was gonna pounce with 8-5, but the adult Wisney, whatever it is, he's been very active, so like I expect him to just 3-bet me when I raise versus the limp, because it just looks like I'm stealing. He's gonna re-steal my steal, and we're leveling each other on this table. Looks like it. Ooh, disconnect. Yikes. And we're back. We are playing the ace-10, so good luck us. And we don't get 3-bet this time. I said that before this guy X, but who knows? Yeah, we get 3-bet. But with ace-10, we're not folding. Well, ooh, he didn't even wait, he just bets. I have the ace of spades, so I guess I have to continue. Jack of spades one time? 6 of spades? Yeah, I guess we're just in there. for it. Why not? Maybe we'll run it twice. Maybe I'll hit a spade. Spade! Jack! Dang, that's crazy. Ugh, 6 of spades. I guess I could have checked there. Ah, well. We try again. We try again. Not a good start. Which means I'm down like 500 bucks. Ooh. Yeah, 300. It's better than 500. I feel pretty good about that. Just not gonna fold that one. I feel like I cannot let that one go though. The old snap with the ace queen. Doesn't even care about the flush. Suppose I could bet like 30 and then he just like has to call and then I get like a free river. That seems kind of fun. Cause he like snap bet huge and I'm like, it's hard to flop 2 pair. And I had even chop outs, like a king gives me a chop. King, jack for the win, or king for a chop, jack for a win, spade for a win. Ace doesn't help me, so it is what it is. And somewhat unplayable, but kind of weird that makes you post when you bust. But sure, why not? Because I didn't even miss a hand. I guess I missed one hand, but it wasn't by choice. I was ready to go. There you go. Now you know the intricacies of it for when you play. Be wary. If you get busted, they're gonna punish you, make you post anyway. Poker Baba doesn't seem to like folding, so. Ooh, check large raise to the $2. Oh, is that disrespect? I don't know what the $2 is. Misclick disrespect? $2 value bet of ace high? Fun games here. Alright, let's play one. Let's get a very red flop with very black hold cards. I guess if it checks through and I turn a straight 6 is the only way I have a route. A straight 10 is not a 6. Not very winnable right now. Yeah, that one's not us. Oh, there's the 6. 8, 9 would have been fun. Turn open end to get the 6. Diamonds miss. It's hard to have 3 of a kind, but apparently people just have 2 pair here easily, so. Overbet. Interesting. Well, this is hopefully going to be where I turn it around or end up losing another buy into aces. Oh, this would be so painful. Okay, they're setting us up nicely. Setting us up nicely. And I've been somewhat wild, so maybe I can get in with a hand that is not aces. That would be nice. Maybe I can flop, not an ace. Well, we get the ace. There's always an ace out there. Always. I do see the king, for anyone who thinks that I'm not joking. Bro, he just folded an ace? What a sicko. What an absolute legend. Must be a very weak ace. Very, very weak. I'm sure he will see it soon that it is a good fold. That'll help, definitely. We should have played this, the Jack Deuce. Now we're only down 300. That's more reasonable. It's easy to make 300. Now I get to watch the big pot brew that I would have been able to have with. Ooh. Dangerous. Possibly would have been mine. Possibly against 3-4. Stranger things have happened. Dangerous. Can't really play the 5 queen, but sporting out 40% VPIP is pretty active, I'd say. Relatively good. And, you know, thank you everyone who's chosen to join me this fine, what is it, Tuesday afternoon. Usually do it on Monday, but had an something else I had to do on Monday, so pushed it back this time. I'll do it more regularly, but you really have to set up and prepare and a lot of preparation putting a stream on. So appreciate everyone who has chosen to join me this day. The battles continue. It is quite an active table. And for 2/3, Dalt is gonna pass on this one. And now we move to the next hand of note. In the low jack with 10-8 offsuit, we are not able to continue. A little too wide. Suited, even suited, probably not on this table. There's like a lot of 3-bets. You can only really widen your opening range when people are playing very passive, very straightforward. When players are being very aggressive against you, the 3-bets become a lot harder to, or the wide opens become much more difficult, much less profitable, and gonna be punting some money at that point. Small bet. Yeah, does induce a raise. Or maybe that's what he was looking for. Turns out the raise is not what he was looking for. Ugh. String of unplayables now. We were playing a lot of hands, a lot of ace X, a lot of suited stuff, but on the frozen wave of cards now. We'll not connect with that board if we play, so not really the best mindset, but still accurate. King 6 offsuit. Shout out to the one dealer at Bonita Springs who says this is his favorite hand. I only play it when he is dealing to me, and he is not dealing to me right now, so I can't be crazy. But I do play it at a 2-5 table when a specific dealer's there, because he talks about it every time he sits down. It's just kind of the running joke. You know, if you had King 6 here, and 8 would give you a straight, you'd probably win. Fun guy. Oh, we got a $70 pot. Some middling cards, a paired 4s on bottom. Over pairs feel pretty good, and he's just gonna jam for effectively 2x pot. We're not gonna count the 300 as, you know, 5x, so it's only 2x for KM to call. But he's not going to, so I guess there's money being made at this table. You just have to get a hand. Gotta have a hand, have it hold up. Maybe have a donkey just bluff into you with the nut blocker, multiple nut blockers. Ace of spades plus 10, because 10 jack would have beaten ace queen too. Yeah, we're gonna bet this one. Ace of hearts, we get some 2 barrels. But it won't come to that. Yeah, that one's definitely a bet. When called, continue on any king, any hearts, an ace. 8's probably just a check back, check reevaluate. Jack 10 I don't like, not good, but I suppose we'll take him. It's better for our range. And I suppose there's some routes to winning. You know, Jack 10 turn, opponent with like 7s, 8s, 9s. Probably don't bet when check 2, and we probably get to check turn, try to steal it on the river, which would have been helpful, but this time we just win it, so that part's good. Alright, now let's get aces and have someone have a hand that is less than aces, but one they want to get in with, and one that will not crack the aces. Gotta put that last part in there, because so many people say, I wish I had aces, and then you just get beaten. You're just like, oh, well, it's a terrible wish then. Wish that you have aces and they win. That's much better. That's a 3 bets. But we're in position, and we have an ace, so we're going to continue. And we get a bad flop. Very bad flop. We're still going to continue. We're going to go for a float steal on the turn. Full float steal play. Hopefully it works out. Maybe he's got 2 hearts that he'll just call and be behind. Maybe the float steal play will work for once. No one gives me credit ever. I always get called, but it worked this time. That's awesome. Nice. Don't just give up because you missed, guys. You have position. Position helps. That's what the books tell me. Sick. Even though it's a 3-bet pot, you know, sometimes they just have middling pocket pairs, and with 2 overs, you can't continue with that. Terrible board to continue with. Should have played the 6-4. Thing kind of covered. It is the 6 of spades. It's not suited, so. Oh, 6-4 of clubs. Just kidding. Now it's gonna flush. No flush. It was not clubs, but can't play it regardless. Pot size river. Ugh, fold. Alright, well, we're up on the second buy-in at least. That's pretty good. If you're just tuning in, I did punt top pair, nut flush draw, and a straight draw into 2 pair, and 2 pair was not willing to fold, and I was not able to hit a hand, so we were down a buy-in. So for anyone who is new, we are down 260 so far, but giving away to the viewers seems reasonable. Turning a flush would be reasonable. Punish the nit. Call diamond. Not yet. They want to wait for the river so I get absolute max value when I play it. Ooh, check raise on the king. Very aggressive table. Lots of... Oh, I would have hit it. Ah, it's so painful. And then he checks. And same hand. Interesting. And I would have actually buried these young men. Ugh, that one hurts. You see that, and you're just like, oh, I could have gotten out of the hole. And then next time you're like, oh, I'm totally gonna play a bad hand because when it hits, you get paid. But seem to not hit a whole lot when you are hoping and needing them to. Yeah, see, Dalt does have a 3-bets a lot, so must be wary of that. And because he has, I guess we're exactly apart, but he one closer to having position on me. A lot of my like cutoff and hijack opens are just into his big blind, and he's very happy to 3-bet, so it means I have to tighten up a bit. I'm not on stream. I do typically, but on stream it's too difficult. Because the screen would just be swiping back and forth a bunch of times, and we can't really do that on stream, so we'll check. I thought it was real aggressor, but the comments kind of got to me. But see what this guy wants to do. Oh no, he bet. It's a bad card anyway. Really bad ace. Losing to spades. Losing to king queen. Losing to jack 10. Guess we'll just let this one go. Nice hand, sir. Shows the queen of spades. That's a good one to have. I had a 0 spades. No spades in my hand, but probably would have just continued on a lot of different turn cards. Even though it's kind of a misclick. I was reading the chat. I forgot that I wasn't even the pre-flop aggressor. I just happened to have an ace and see an ace on the board. But once we've chosen that line, we're continuing on a lot of stuff. Hello, Jordan. Thank you for joining me. I appreciate it. That's the chat I was reading. And I was also talking about multi-tabling. But after the stream's done, in approximately like 30 minutes, I will still be here. I'll hop on another table. So anyone have any interest in playing with me, you can message me on Instagram or Telegram. Get you set up. Little harder for you there because then you don't get to see my cards like you do here. And that means I'm going to play very well and win all of the money, which is what I'm here for. Jack. That's a good one. Oh, I don't really like this board, though. I'd like it like a $12 bet. We're going to go straight 12. I really would hate to get raised, but in position and a jack feels pretty good. I like folds. Folds works. Dangerous board. Top pair. Very unclear how to continue on this one. King, ace, bad. 7-6, bad. 9-8, okay. We like the 10. Queen's not even that fun. That hand is, it's not quite the board you're looking for, but a win's a win. I'd rather it be like Jack 5-3, rainbow. And then just hope you're against like Jack 10, Jack 9. Because they limp called, so there's some money to be made there against weaker jacks. But on that board, all the weaker jacks have a second pair or a straight draw, which is less than ideal. You get an ace with not a good kicker versus an ace with a very good kicker. Looking for an 8. No 8. That is true. You cannot win by folding. That's why we're going for some stuff. We're Steam East with a good fold. Folds an ace that probably was not the best one, as I doubt he folded ace king. can only win by being aggressive and picking your spots well, basically. A well-placed spot by that player who wins $71. Who wins $7.40 up to 71. Deuces. It's been so long since I've hit a set. Like, I'm getting a 3-bet. I already know it because I get 3-bet every time I have, like, a milling pocket pair. And it's always a small 3-bet. And it's, like, enticing me to call. But it's been so long since I've hit a set. So we're just going to hit a deuce here when this guy makes it, like, 22, 25. I meant this guy. Oh, he just calls. Interesting. I was totally expecting the 3-bet. Alright, 2. No, it's an ace. Oh, I hate this board. I hate this board so much. If it was like all small cards, I would have bet, but not anyone has just a random ace here. But I expect either of these to bet an ace if they had it, so I do have some top pair checkbacks, so we're going to delay C-bet relatively small and just hope we can get some folds. Come on, bro. Let it go. Let go 9s. You didn't want to play them. You don't want to play them. It's fine. You can let them go. Damn it. Also not great. Oh, so many overcards. You're always getting a lot of overcards when you play deuces. But, like, he just has to have, like, an 8. Even 9-10 gets there. Just stupid. 9-10 bets. 6s. Rah. Had my chance. Had my chance. Couldn't pull the trigger. Can't win by playing weakly either. Oh, let's look like we're tilting. Let's just make it 6. Raise me. I look like I'm tilting. Please raise. You know you want to. Maybe this guy will raise. There's always an ace out there. Every time you have kings. Every single time. We're checking this one. 9. Boy. Pots it. Fun. Not folding kings after we check flop. 7. Bad. That one sucks. So much pain in this game. So much pain. Fold the kings. That's not fun. That's not fun at all. But, like, honestly, now we get rewarded with aces, so that's fun. But, like, when he pots the turn, I really just put him on, like, a diamond draw. And then he rivers another diamond. And I'm just like, I really can't call now. Oh, raise. Come on. Oh, Dalt, come on. You can do it. Someone. Someone. You know you want to. You got this. Nope, he's out. Okay. Get it in? Nope, no getting it in. Oh, the table of so many 3-bets and 4-bets. It just does not happen when we have aces. Disappointing. That one's frustrating. That's our comeback hand. But, people unwilling to put money in against the best hand. Which, I suppose, earlier when I asked for aces and them not to get cracked. I didn't say, you know, can we get aces and can we get a full double up? I said get it in and not get cracked. And I did get $24 in, and they were not cracked. So that's some unspecified wish that was granted. Fold the bad hand. Ugh, see, this guy's so wild. Okay, KM is probably down, probably splashing a bit, so I'll keep that in mind. Check text. I don't know if you mean a text message or whatnot, but my phone is what's actually doing the stream, so I'll be able to check after. Wait, let's see. I don't see anything, so won't be able to do anything until the stream is over. Man, our bad hands are really connecting well. Why can't this guy just lose his mind when I have aces? And he has sevens. That guy has aces and he loses. He's supposed to lose his mind when I have aces. Why does lose his mind when he has aces? It's dumb. Queen, so I don't feel bad. Queen. Counterfeit the 9 deuce. Queen. Nope. 9 deuce wins. Well, we're playing this one. Maybe it's just a pure fold to a 3-bet ace-10 offsuit. I feel like the computer would like to 4-bet it sometimes and fold it others. But maybe that's ace-10 suited. I have to check that one. This guy loves playing out of position in 3-bet pots. And I'm here for it. Well, that's pretty good. Definitely not folding a 10 right now. Queen ball? 4 ball. Boy, would I love a queen. Poker gods, if I get a queen, I'd be pretty happy. I'd love a queen. I thought it hit me on the bottom end. I was so hype. I was like, oh, 7. Oh, dang. Bummer. Bummer, bummer, bummer. Bummer. Bummer times 10 bummer. Man. Not today for me. I really thought it was just going to bang me on this one. Because I've been running like so bad so far today. But that's probably bad mentality to have. But someone's got to win. Can't you just bang the queen on the turn? Would have been so much fun, so much better, so much. I don't even know how he 3 streets that. Like, does he really 3 street with ace king there? Seems terrible, but weirder things have happened. For all of you here, I'll be here for about 15 more minutes. Be playing some afterwards as well, just off stream. So if you want to play with me off stream, just message me on Instagram or Telegram. It's Kyle_official or @KyleOfficial. And we can mix it up and I can give you more money. Because before I would have said I'm going to win, but going down on this one so far. Bad trajectory. Things are not going quite the way we wanted them to go. But, you know, that's poker. Not every hand, not every session's going to go your way. Sometimes it's going to be difficult and, you know, struggle a bit. But luckily it's early on in the week, so being down $200 in one day, I think I usually make like $300-400 a week playing like the lower stakes games here. So I usually don't go down this much, so I guess today is the beginning of the weekly goal of just getting to even by the end of the week. Not a great goal, but here we are. On the live sessions, unvlogged, but 2 times ago when I played, I made 300, and the time before that, I'd lost like $150, so only up 100 for the week in the live is not very good either. But That's better than losing. Yeah, Cam's going very wild with it. He's being... I feel like he's gonna get caught. I don't know if it's gonna be by me or someone else. It feels like he's gonna get caught eventually. Which is gonna be good for that player. Maybe not good for me. Because it implies they'll have a bigger stack. I was expecting a 2 out there, because it seems like all my bad hands are connecting. It's just like the poker gods are enticing me to play bad hands and put a lot of money in there with them, but I'm not going to do it. Yeah, the Rose M99 guy's been pretty tight, so I expect him to get folds when he finally opens up a little bit. Just good. It's how you should play. Like, people are all like, oh, don't be a nit. If you want to win at poker, you kind of have to be a nit. Like, you might not get invited to the best games, but that's the trade-off. Play wild, get invited, and have a swingy variance graph, or play solid, play good, and have all those guys that want to have the swingy graph not invite you to places. You just make your choice, you know. There's good and bad to each. Ugh. Made it 10:08. Probably would have called 8, but it's a good size by him. Gets me out of there. It's coming 6-4, obviously. 4 ace. 4 of clubs on the turn. Not playing this one. Min raise out of this guy. Haven't seen that one yet. It's interesting. Let's just say $6 pot, checked, or $4 was min raised. But Chino bet's relatively big on the, what was it, 75% pot on the turn. Gets it through. I think this one's too wide to play as well. I mean, you have the button, but sometimes the button raises. Like, I don't like raising from the button, because I think it just, like, entices people to play back at you. They just automatically assume you're opening wide if it's from the button. Even if you have a good hand, so. I mean, good hand, like, you know, you have Queen Jack suited. That's, like, totally a pure open. Like, you would never not open that. But then you get 3-bet, and it's like, is he 3-betting because it's standard, or is he 3-bet? Is he 3-betting because he has a hand that's standard to 3-bet, or is he 3-betting because he just thinks that the button opens weak? And then you have, like, unclear how to win. Well, 9-4 wasn't 10-5. You know, it's getting better. I'll take Jack 6 next of spades. Be crazy. One spade out there. But kind of an uncurrency board. Well, the Cam guy's not going to lose his mind on this one yet. We've seen him like check rip for like 5x pot, even versus a pot size bet. See what he does. Just calls. Hoping for a 9, but 10's fine. I don't know how that guy doesn't bet. Like what, hoping that... I guess he played his hand perfectly because he checks to the 5 high. And 5 high does not put in the money, because 5 high is not calling a bet, but... I suppose he gave himself the absolute best chance to win, unless he wants to bet small and try to induce the raise, but... Yeah, we steal one with ace high. That's good. $7. Crawling back. We'll crawl back $7 at a time. Easy game. 6s is good. Can we get 2 in a row? Can we just flop a 6? Don't even do the first person to get 3 bet. But it's been so long since I've hit a set. And wouldn't it be fun to hit a 6 on stream and then just double up right at the end? Wouldn't that be fun? I think that's a good plan. Ooh, 7s. So close, so close. With this hand, we're definitely calling 1s. 6, 5, 9, 6. Deuce of diamonds. That one's terrible. I don't know how he bets twice. Well, Jacks plus probably check back. Ace highs might bluff, but like if I had a flush, I wouldn't fold. But I don't know if he knows that. Could he really value bet an overpair here? Or does he just know, like, when I check river, I just never have a full house? I don't know. That one's frustrating. Maybe I have to bet that river and just pretend I have a 7. But like I thought he wouldn't be able to value bet river when I have all the full houses, but maybe full houses never check the river there. But maybe we can get a double up with queens right now. That'd be fun. Be completely reasonable. Just a call. Hey, look, a queen. Maybe he'll bet. Well, he just doesn't have a king, so I don't think I'm getting paid here. He would have bet if he had a king on the flop. Dang. Just go big with it. Yeah, we need him to have a king there. We're just not getting paid. It's part of it. Making hands is one thing. Getting paid with hands is another. 2 different things. We need all the things to work out. It's not certain we're gonna have to fold this one yet. No. Nope. He is the winner. Queen 5, not good enough. He is the winner. Four, 5. Also very unlikely to be the winner. Had the Robbie. I don't know when exactly that was, but I doubt it would have won. Jack 4. Well, that's what it is, but I can't even think about when I had it. I don't know how long ago it was. Maybe 2 pair. Would have been nice. Man, that guy ran into aces twice. And called a middling pair both times. Ugh. I get aces, I get no action. That's less than ideal. We like the people jamming with 6s when we have aces. But, barring a quick hand and a strong hand from the cutoff, I would like to thank everyone who joined me for this stream. I appreciate each one of you who was taking the time to watch and chat and whatnot. Probably do it again in 2 weeks, maybe next week, depending on how I feel, depending on the feedback I get from the video, and any interest in playing with me, you can message me on Telegram or Instagram. Kyle_official on Instagram. Telegram is at KyleOfficial. And will not make anything. And yeah, I will see you on the felt. I'll have another video coming up. Oh, jam. Gotta watch this one though. Gets a win. Shows an 8. So I will see you all during the Trip Kings. Yeah, I hit a set. And I will. Yeah, going back and forth. People keep talking. Again, thank you. Thank you for watching. Consider subscribing. Helps me out a bunch.